You know what this is.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Doris, here we are into the home stretch of this terrific season.
And Kevin, we can all feel the playoffs approaching, which in and of itself is so exciting. But what I love about the current structure of the league is this final stretch, there is always so much in play, and that elevates the intensity. It is a special time of year.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. The post-pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. And Van Vliet out there with Amen Thompson. And it's KD in at the three, the small forward. Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
Dort, and the three ball is good.
You can see the work Lou Dort has put in to make himself a threat from three. That's a pretty-looking shot right there.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Houston. Pass to Şengün. Van Vliet trying to break free. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. To the wing on the left. Holmgren wide open. No good with the triple. It's Durant on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Smith with a screen on Holmgren. Smith, no luck.
Well, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Dort misses.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Now here's Durant. With his average of more than 32 points a game, he's giving opponents nightmares with his firepower.
Now forget the analytics. If KD's shooting it, I'll take it all day.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good work there as it goes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Van Vliet drains the 19-footer. Van Vliet's got 5.
So important as a point guard in a pick-and-roll play to understand when it's your turn to score it. Fred Van Vliet does just that.
Offensive rebound. The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Şengün. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Williams with a clean look. Rebound by Smith. Durant for 3. Was shot missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Boy, that's a savvy move by Lou Dort on the inside. Gets himself the whistle.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. No good on the second free throw. And for Houston, they're shooting 43% since taking the floor today. Here's Van Vliet. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now tonight. That gives them the lead.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has such great synergy with his teammates.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
For the Rockets, Tari Eason's checked in for Durant, and Shepard subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Now here's Williams. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Snatched up. Another shot. Here's Hartenstein. Great defense that time from Şengün. Houston in the lead. And Thompson kicks to Şengün. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And Şengün knows when you don't have the ball, you have to stay ready to catch it fire.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Alex Caruso is checked in for the Thunder. And then for Houston, Clint Capella comes in for Şengün. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Jabari Smith. Here's Eason. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was played down in Houston.
And really just a bad loss. No other way to put it. I mean, they maybe overlooked some of the bench players because those reserves got loose offensively.
Pass to Williams. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Houston leading by 4. Here's Thompson. Capella trying to free himself up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Got one on Holmgren.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
Good on both. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Now here's Williams. Finney-Smith defending. That one falls. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, what a nice stroke from the mid-range for Jalen Williams, making you pay.
Shepard the pass to Capella. That one goes in.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Reed Shepard. That's his first foul. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace looking for an opening. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Thompson. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Now here's Wallace. Here's Williams. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 6 points here for Jalen Williams. Here's Shepard. Pass to Finney-Smith. From past the arc. Rebound by Wallace. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 6. Caruso with the ball. Inside. And the dunk by Eason.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now Williams. 11 points for him in that last game against San Antonio. Williams, great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And so it's Houston with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Houston.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities. Always a good idea.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. Wallace is out there with Jones. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Van Vliet with the bucket. Van Vliet's got 7 points in the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Thunder trailing by 5. It's stolen by Shepard. Fires away from outside. Kept alive.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Thunder shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. Pass to Jones. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. With the drive. Rockets with the rebound. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now tonight. KD, that's for 2. Thunder with the rebound.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Back to Caruso. 6 to shoot. Out to Wallace. This one for 3. Keeps it alive. Houston leading by 7. Fires for 3. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Şengün. Şengün's got 3 assists tonight. Van Vliet against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Hartenstein's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Wallace. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Connects from 3-point range. He has 5. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Here's Van Vliet. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I don't know how you cannot love Fred VanVleet. This guy brings toughness. He's fearless in the clutch. He competes on the defensive end, and his IQ is as good as it gets.
And so Van Vliet nails both of them.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Drives to the hoop. And that one's good, Caruso.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Durant for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Thunder trailing by 5. With some arc, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And the Thunder with some changes. Chet Holmgren comes in for Jones. And it's Williams in for Alex Caruso.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has become a walking bucket, folks. This is now an elite NBA scorer. Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Holmgren finds Hartenstein. Back to Holmgren. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Timeout.
Holmgren's got the game tied up here for the Thunder. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Houston making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Tari Eason comes in for Smith. That's Thompson in for Fred VanVleet.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
So, Doris, when you look at the whole package, is Durant a one-of-a-kind player in your opinion?
Well, we certainly have guys with that size, but this is a player who can literally play every single position on the floor. The size, 7 foot. The ball skills, the shooting, the playmaking, the decision-making. I am not sure we will ever see another Durantula. The great one, Kevin Durant.
Now, here's Dort. Comes up empty down low.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction. 3-on-3. Can they get it? It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Boy,
you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Thunder making a change here. Caruso's checked in. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
When you talk about Jalen Williams, Doris, is it fair to say this guy has superstar-level potential?
Without a doubt, Kevin. Jalen Williams is a 3-level scorer. He's fearless in the clutch. He has the hunger to keep improving, and he can be a lockdown defender. He's got all the tools to reach the level you're talking about.
Here's Caruso. After the made shot from KD. Holmgren finds Williams. Williams sets a screen for Caruso. Over Shepherd. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Durant going to work inside.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Tipped away and stolen by Eason. Driving in, and the dunk by Eason.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Last game for the Rockets, they picked up the win against Sacramento. And here's KD for 3. Drills it from outside. Durant's got 26 points.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Rockets ahead, delivering the blowout. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Houston Rockets.
I'm guessing my buddy over here loving it. They were forcing the ball into the paint with excellent results.
Hey, it's not rocket science. I keep telling people that.
Now let's go ahead and recognize the Player of the Month Award recipients. In the Western Conference, Alperen Şengün.
He's been doing big things down in the paint, using his size and power to just flatten out the competition, outworking anyone who tries to challenge him. This is what I like to see.
There's really not much more you can ask for from your big man.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Thompson is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Durant in at the 3. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Well, you see SGA and the strides he's making as a playmaker. This guy is so good, on point with his reads.
Şengün finds Durant. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
No one near him on that one. And I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
And Williams is right there. Williams has got 11.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Şengün with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder pull it in. Hartenstein's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Dort, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Well, Lou Dort off the deck, that powerful frame on the drive. Don't mess with him, boy.
Here's Şengün. Smith against Holmgren. And the basket is good. And the Rockets lead by 18.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Kevin Durant. 90 seconds now into the second half. Here's Hartenstein. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. 6 on the shot clock, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
What I love about Jalen Williams, he makes his presence felt on the game. Athleticism, tireless work ethic, and offensive skills that are just blossoming with each repetition.
Rockets leading by 16. Screen by Şengün. The dive for the ball. Over Hartenstein. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the inside. Holmgren can't hit. For Houston, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And Chet Holmgren's been a great player from day one, Doris. What do you like most about his game?
I don't know which aspect to pick. This guy is a great rim protector. He can shoot the basketball from three-point territory and with great range from 3. But maybe my favorite aspect is the competitive toughness he brings on a nightly basis.
Şengün with the buckets.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Şengün with the rebound.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And Thompson gets it to go.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Jones checked in for Chet Holmgren. Second team foul. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Dort passes to Jones. Back to Dort. Williams with the ball. Working on Finney-Smith. Pass to Hartenstein. Now Dort. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Jones with the stuff.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
So for the Rockets, Clint Capella comes in for Şengün. And Tari Eason subbed in for Jabari Smith. Van Vliet can't get it to go. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Houston leading by 18. Here's Thompson. Takes it inside. It's good. And that's now 10 points from Amen Thompson.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Oklahoma City's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And the turnover again by Oklahoma City.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
.158 left to play in the third. Van Vliet kicks to Capella. Van Vliet outside. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points.
We all know SGA is a prolific driver. The counterpoint has got to be, he's got to be a threat from 3.
Goes up on the high post. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And the Rockets lead by 21.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Pass to Capella. Thompson against Dort. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Tuesday, they'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana. And then on Thursday, they'll be playing the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And looking at this stretch for them, I think they should have no problem dispatching most of their opponents if they can avoid that pitfall of playing down to the level of the competition. But that's easier said than done.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wallace comes in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. Rockets 6. Joe can't get it to go. Rockets leading by 20. Here's Thompson. And Jones pulls it down. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Kevin Durant.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Houston making a switch. Smith has checked in. Good on the second free throw. Houston's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Here's Durant. And KD throws it down.
Yet another monster night for Kevin Durant, one of the best scoring forwards in the history of the game.
There's 21 seconds left in the third. KD against Williams.
Rockets foul.
The Thunder made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact.
And how about as a group? 80% on the season. One of their best attributes.
He's perfect from the line this time. 9 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Jones, buried from 15 feet out.
You know, you have to use the bounce pass in that instance to make the catch easier.
And so it's Houston taking a 19-point lead into the break. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And we'll be right back after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. Derek Jones is out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Jang in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10. Şengün passes to Van Vliet. From the arc. They get the rebound. Back to Şengün. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Stolen by Van Vliet. Smith feeling it out a bit. And stolen by Caruso. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And finished off by Jang.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shea has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
Takes the 3. Another miss by Houston.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
That one drops for him.
Just doing what he can. He's competing and he's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
For the Thunder, Williams, he's checked in for Jang. And it's Dort in for Cason Wallace. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Rockets. Thompson with it. Dort covering. The basket falls, and that's going to be a blocking call.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Rockets?
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Caruso, no good.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And he makes the first.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And the Thunder making a switch here. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. Do you think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results. And attacking the rim, Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Houston leading by 19. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Stolen by Van Vliet. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Outside, Dort. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists in the game. Here's Finney-Smith. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Finney-Smith on the catch, ready to rise and fire. That's big-time shooting ability right there, folks.
We've heard some players, Doris, propose that refs should be fined for missed calls, especially with the game on the line. What do you think?
Kevin, I couldn't disagree more. First and foremost, the level of accountability for NBA officials is unprecedented. And keep in mind, there is discipline for high-profile mistakes and mistakes of all kinds. Every single game, every single call is evaluated, and you see their progression in terms of, yes, they'll officiate in the playoffs, or no, they won't. We are right where we need to be.
Holmgren kicks to Williams. 5 to shoot. There's a screen by Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Nice open look, but it's no good. Houston leading by 23. Fades and shoots. The shot by KD. No good. Well, Thunder have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Williams finds Holmgren. Williams can't hit. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. For 3, Durant. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And it's blocked by Şengün.
Using that length, Şengün timing the block.
Houston's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Bangs home the trifecta.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Rockets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And reaching an impressive milestone on the year, this will be win number 60. And guys, they have played so well this season, I think pretty much any given night, they've come in with that swagger and attitude, and they've really backed it up.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for KD.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Stolen by Van Vliet to the middle. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Outside Williams. A good look from Holmgren. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Şengün with the ball. Pass to Durant. Over Hartenstein. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Şengün. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Night and day for the defense. What was better in the second half?
Well, early in the game, they got some easy threes, 4 or 5 threes. They're a great shooting team, and they're great in the paint, so we just had to make a second effort. I think the only adjustment we made was playing harder, and we just got to continue to keep playing together on both ends.
Yeah, Chuck Daly used to always say defense is all about effort, and you showed it tonight. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Much appreciated, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we present the player of the game, Kevin Durant.